Good morning from Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 2018 Cancun Challenge. It's time for the women. After 2 days of men's basketball, an exciting finish in the Riviera division last night between Bradley and Penn State. The Braves out of the Missouri Valley Conference topping the Nittany Lions in a thriller last night. We get the first game underway today. Princeton and DePaul, 11 a.m. local time Eastern here at the Hard Rock Hotel, Riviera Maya. It is the 16th ranked DePaul Blue Demons against the Princeton Tigers. These are two very, very historically good women's basketball programs. One out of the Ivy League, and of course, DePaul representing Big East play. So Nikisha Thompson, our official, throws it up, tip, and we're off here at the Cancun Challenge. DePaul controls. They have it up top. Ashton Millender hands it off to Grays. There's a deep three. That one's off, but grabbing her own rebound. Out there is Stonewall. Princeton will take it away. Princeton with Sydney Jordan. Jordan stops her dribble, looking inside. She'll have to hand off to Carly Littlefield. A sophomore out of Iowa. Goes out up top. That's where Gabrielle Rush has it. Now Jordan. Jordan taking it on with the left hand. That one's off. Gets her own rebound. Puts that one up. Grabbing the rebound is Stonewall. Stonewall comes up. Millender tries a jumper. That one's off. And the rebound to Princeton. Streaking up the floor is Jordan. She'll grab it, lay it up and in for the first 2 points of the ball game. Sydney Jordan. Princeton Tigers up 2-0. So here comes Kelly Campbell. Hand off to Stonewall. Stonewall to Millender. Millender up top, looking down low, stops her dribble. She'll have to go across the way to Stonewall. Bucket there for DePaul. It's tied up at 2. Here comes Cunningham. Streaking up the left side, stops, fires. That one's off. The rebound tipped around and controlled by Campbell. Campbell floats it up to Morris. Morris looking inside to Grays. Grays getting the rebound is Stonewall and puts it in for 2. So 4-2 now, DePaul here in the early going. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter of the first game of the 2018 Cancun Challenge. Here comes Littlefield popping a 3. Is Rush and the rebound to Stonewall. Stonewall, outside three-pointer from Morris is off. The rebound tipped around and Princeton finally controls. Here comes Cunningham. Drops off to Rush. Rush inside to Jordan, and Jordan is fouled by Stonewall. A deep inside position from Sydney Jordan, the senior out of Manassas, Virginia. Head coach for Princeton, Courtney Bangert. 6 NCAA appearances. She is the winningest coach in Princeton women's basketball history. Tigers trying to get inbound. It's thrown around, and finally controlled by Grace Stone. There's a little push-off move from Julia Cunningham. That one's off, and Millender the rebound. Millender up the floor to Campbell. Campbell now hands off to Grays. Skip pass all the way to Stonewall. Fires up a 3. That one's short, and the rebound to Littlefield. Littlefield right down the middle. Kicks back out. A 3-point attempt by Stone is in. Grace Stone gets on the board, and now the Tigers take the lead 5-4. Here comes Stonewall. Now Millender. Setting the screen is Grays, and they'll drop it off to Campbell. Fires a deep 2. That one is off, and the rebound to Gabrielle Rush. Rush to Cunningham. Across the way to Littlefield for 3. Ring it up. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Tigers, and they have an 8-4 lead. Here's an answer from DePaul, no good. And the rebound to Princeton. Here comes Rush. Rush with Cunningham to her left. She'll fire a 3. That one's off. Sydney Jordan, the offensive rebound. With the right hand, flips it in. Nice little run here from the Tigers to get out to a 10-4 mark. DePaul has it, loses it out of bounds. Does Kelly Campbell. We'll get our first substitution of the game. Here comes Rebecca Dahlman. Dahlman, the graduate student at DePaul. Also coming in for the Blue Demons is 24, Tanita Allen. Hometown girl out of Chicago, Illinois. Tigers to inbound, Jordan. Finds Littlefield. Back to Jordan. There's Jordan all the way to the bucket. That one's short, and the rebound to Dahlman. A miscommunication. Trying to break out in transition. It's a turnover back to Princeton. So Millender, Campbell, Grays, Dahlman, and Allen out there. Here comes Stonewall. The inbound inside to Stone. Cunningham across the way to Littlefield. Littlefield looking for Rush, dribbling out up top. Rush grabs it now. Hands off to Cunningham. Inside to Littlefield. Littlefield at the right block. Lies a reverse move, misses everything, and the rebound to Dahlman. Dahlman up to Stonewall. Hands off to Grays in the corner, inside to Dahlman. Back up top to Campbell. Now Stonewall, skip pass to Dahlman. Good ball movement here from the Blue Demons. Stonewall has it, flips it in. Nice possession there from Bruno's squad. Ends a little mini run for Princeton. Here is Grace Stone. Now Rush with a floater. That one's short, and the rebound Stonewall. That comes to Paul. They flip it up to Grays. Grays trying to go with the left hand, is fouled. Foul's going to go on Grace Stone with the block. It's going to be on the floor, and Princeton will sub in Sydney Boyer, the sophomore out of Moore Park, California. So DePaul ball underneath. Kelly Campbell will inbound. Campbell to Stonewall. Back to Campbell. Cross on the wing to D. Bekelja. Outside three from Millender is off, and the rebound to Littlefield. Littlefield goes cross-court pass to Rush inside, and stolen away by Campbell. Flips up to Bekelja. That one is stolen back by the Tigers. Back and forth we go here in the early going. 4:45 to play here, first quarter. 10-6 is your score. Outside three from Cunningham is off, and the rebound to Stonewall. Stonewall already with 5 rebounds today. Here's Stonewall, little elbow jumper. That one's off, and good box out position there from Littlefield. Earns the foul to be Tigers ball at the 4:25 mark. Princeton leads 10-6. We're back with more basketball in Cancun. Welcome back here to the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya. 10-6 here in the early going. Princeton leads DePaul in the first game. The 2018 Women's Cancun Challenge, the 14th year of this event. Littlefield has it in the back, little full court pressure from DePaul. Sydney Jordan bringing it across. Jordan fires it across the way to Hare, who knocks down the three. McKenna Hare. Here comes Dahlman for DePaul. Dahlman flicks back to Bekelja, trying to go up with the right hand. Runs over the Tiger. It was Littlefield who took the charge. An offensive foul gives it back to Princeton. So Marte Grays comes in for DePaul. Sydney Jordan to inbound for Princeton. Jordan finds Gabrielle Rush, and Littlefield will bring it up. A double team coming, trying to get around the edge, and she does across the timeline to Jordan. Jordan going up with the left hand, rolls off the rim, and the rebound to Grays. Up comes Campbell. The corner is Millender, now Grays. Grays dribbling with her left, a nifty spin move and off the window. Marte Grays. Back come the Tigers. Here's Rush. Rush comes near side. Sydney Boyer. Reservations for three. Princeton up 16-8. Here's Morris, now Millender. Campbell looking for Dahlman underneath. They'll get it. Grays up top, fires up a three, right in. So Marte Grays scores in the paint and knocks down a three. A little bit of everything. That will pass well out of bounds. Turnover to DePaul, so 16-11 here. 2:55 left to go first quarter. Four more games coming to you right here on CBS Sports Digital. 10 games in total. Here's Dahlman for three. Ring it up. Nice little answer here from DePaul. It's a two-point game, 16-14. Jordan fires up to Littlefield. Littlefield. It's a screen from Rush, trying to set up the offense. The DePaul defense pressuring way out on the perimeter. Littlefield still with it. Littlefield trying to get rid of it, gets it to Jordan. Jordan at the wing, now free throw line, little spin move, right-handed hook shot is off, trying to fight for the rebound. It was Hare, but DePaul comes away with it. Dahlman flips up to Grays. Campbell in the corner. Back to Grays, little hesitation, takes the jumper, that one short, and the rebound Littlefield. Here's up to Boyer. Boyer all the way, flops to Jordan. Back to Boyer, corner three. Got it! Another three ball for Princeton. That is already their sixth three of the ball game. Driving inside and the right hand and off as Lexi held. Back come the Tigers. Boyer another three. That one is good. Boyer with 9. She is 3 for 3 from downtown. Here's Campbell inside is Morris. Now Campbell held, fires up a three. That one's off. The rebound Campbell. Back out top. Boyer goes inside to Grays. A nice pass. Thought about the three, but saw Marte Grays uncovered underneath. Full court pressure. Once again from DePaul off the made basket, and a little foul there from Morris. Slow things down here. 50 seconds left here, first quarter. 22-16. Princeton on top of DePaul. We're going to get a series of changes here. Princeton will bring in Nina Young. Gabrielle Rush also out there. Maggie Connolly will see her first minutes of the game. She has it now. Ball's out the play. Connolly dribbles to her right, stops at the wing, fires back up top to Rush. Boyer with it. the elbow, turns around, fires a jumper. Sydney Boyer is perfect, 4 for 4 to start the first quarter. Here comes Maya Stovall. Out on the wing, it's Ashton Millender for 3. 22-21 here, 20 seconds left here first quarter. Here comes Connolly. Connolly to Cunningham. Across the wing, Nina Young hoists up a 3. That one's off. Stonewall the rebound. 10 seconds left and a foul called. It's going to be the first in the last 2 minutes for Princeton. Just the second team foul on the Tigers. We have a little discussion between Marty Cook and Nikisha Thompson. 24-19 is your score. Scoreboard had it wrong. So here comes DePaul. Flipping up with the left hand is Stovall, unable to get it. A last-second effort is off from Sonia Morris, and that will end the first quarter. So 24-19. Princeton on top of DePaul. Second quarter coming back when we come back from the Hard Rock. Welcome back to Mexico here, the first game of this Women's Cancun Challenge here in 2018. Princeton on top of DePaul after the first quarter, 24-19, riding the hot hand of Sydney Boyer. 11 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. The Tigers have it to start the second quarter. 10 minutes on the clock. Julia Cunningham to inbound, gets it in to Gabrielle Rush. Rush avoids the pick from Boyer, stops her dribble at the wing, hands it off to Connolly. Connolly with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles to her right. Stolen away by Stonewall. Another turnover here for Princeton. It's their 4th of the game. Here come near side to Stovall. Stovall inside, unable to finish as Lexi held, and Princeton grabs the rebound. Back comes Rush. Rush trying to go the distance and does. Coast to coast. Gabrielle Rush fires up, stolen away by Boyer. Back comes Cunningham. Cunningham right down the middle with the right hand. Flips it in. Takes the contact. 4 straight points to open the quarter here. 1 minute gone. 28-19. Here's Held. Held, Millender. Nice play inside. Full court press has quickened the pace of this game as Julia Cunningham has it. A little 3-on-2, outside 3. Nina Young. Another 3-point basket for Princeton. That is 7 now. right inside. A nice move, but off is Sonia Morris. Stonewall picks it up. Count the bucket. Stonewall, chance for a three-point play is Campbell, Dahlman. And Tanita Allen will check in for DePaul. Sydney Jordan in for Princeton. Alongside Rush, Boyer, Littlefield, and Cunningham. Littlefield has it now. And that full court pressure, tenacious full court pressure from DePaul. There's Rush to Cunningham, over to Littlefield, fires up a three, you betcha. Princeton Tigers, another three-pointer. They are 8 of 12. Here comes Dahlman right down the lane. That rolls off, and the rebound to Rush. Back comes Princeton. Littlefield looking to run over to Cunningham. Fires up a long one. That one's off. Allen grabs the rebound. Back comes Campbell and the Blue Demons. Campbell weaving her way across the timeline. Looking inside, trying to find Stonewall. Dahlman has it now. That one's tipped and stolen away by Cunningham. 7:38 to play here in the second quarter. 34-24, Princeton on top. A Cunningham three is on its way, and it's through. Julia Cunningham. A 9th three-pointer now for Princeton. Here's Dahlman. Dahlman fires across. Millender fires up a three, but it's going to be a blocking foul before the shot. He's going to go against Boyer. Just her first personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter as Grace Stone checks in for Princeton. Here's Dahlman. Dahlman trying to drive baseline on Cunningham. That one's blocked by Jordan and picked up by Littlefield. There's Littlefield across to Cunningham. Cunningham crosses half court, stops at the top of the key, fires it in. Sydney Boyer in the first quarter, Julia Cunningham here in the second, under 7 to play. 37-24, Princeton on top. Here's Millender at the wing. Inside Stonewall, turnaround jumper is good. A nice answer there from Shantae Stonewall. This is Littlefield. Littlefield guarded by Dahlman. Cross to Stone. Stone fires near side. Boyer thought about a three. Pump fake, drives baseline, cut off by Allen. Now flies inside to Littlefield, takes the contact. No good. Rebound to Campbell. Up to Millender. Millender step back three. Got it! 5 straight points for the Blue Demons, now 39-29. Cunningham, crossover dribble with the left. That one is short, but a foul called on Ashton Millender. And we are going to get our first free throws here from Princeton. It'll be Julia Cunningham. The first one rolls off the rim. Arte Grace checks in for the Blue Demons. McKenna Hare in for Princeton. The Cunningham free throw on its way and good. Nina Young also in for Princeton as Campbell brings it across for DePaul. There's Millender across to Campbell. Campbell driving left. Cut off by Young inside Stonewall. Stonewall trying to get position and the rebound taken away by Stone. Stone had it tipped away but fouled by Campbell. Marty Cook says she got her on the arm. Littlefield to inbound. Throws it up top to Stone. Allen pressing hard, and they come to the far side wing for Littlefield. Doesn't take the screen, skip pass to Nina Young, a deep three. That one is long, and the rebound to Campbell. Campbell gives to Allen. Allen, a deep three, is fouled, and it rolls off. It'll be 3 shots for Tanita Allen. 13th foul of the quarter on Princeton. Tanita Allen going to get 3 free throws here. First free throw rattles in for Allen. In again, DePaul. We mentioned the 16th ranked team in the nation already. A couple of wins, one in an exhibition against St. Xavier, and then beating a good Green Bay team. Their only loss coming to the mighty Notre Dame Irish. That last free throw is out, but a foul's going to be called on DePaul. It's going to go against Marte Grays on the rebound. Now 3 team fouls on DePaul. Gabrielle Rush in for Princeton. Sydney Jordan to inbound. 5:18 left here, second quarter. Here comes Rush, guarded by Stonewall. Ends off to Littlefield. Littlefield guarded by Millender. Way down near the Cancun Challenge logo. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Stone. Stone to Rush. Rush takes a deep three. That one's short. Jordan fighting for the rebound, but Grace picks it up. Now to Campbell. Campbell with Stonewall to her left. On the corner inside Grays. Grays takes a move with the right hand. Too strong, but a foul called. First foul on McKenna Hare. 4:42 to play here, second quarter. 40-31 is your score. Princeton on top. We'll be right back from Mexico. Marte Grays heads to the free throw line for DePaul after the McKenna Hare foul. 40-31 is your score. Princeton on top. First free throw on its way, and it's good. Grays now the first Blue Demon into double figures with 10. 40-33. Sydney Boyer leads all scorers with 11. The Tigers, she's on the bench at the moment. It is Littlefield who hands to Rush. Rush to Cunningham. It's the screen from Stone. Cunningham on the wing. Cut off by Allen. Stone once again, 10 on the shot clock. A lot of commotion there at the elbow, and this one's going to be a foul on DePaul. Doug Bruno asking questions of Nikisha Thompson. 14 fouls now. On DePaul. One more, and we will head to the bonus. DePaul wants a sub, and I'll get it. It'll be Sonia Morris. Littlefield to inbound. Over to Jordan. Skips around to Cunningham. Rush on the wing. Guarded tightly. Outside Littlefield, over to Stone, a little hesitation, back to Littlefield, fires up a three, and it finds its way home. Carly Littlefield. There's Dahlman. Now Allen. Allen drives all the way, runs over Grace Stone. Second taken charge of the game for Princeton, as Boyer checks back in along with Stonewall. So Princeton basketball. It's the 7th turnover of the game for DePaul. 43-33. Princeton leads it. 3:46 to play. It also means it's the 5th foul for DePaul, so free throws the rest of the quarter for the Tigers, and that's going to be a 5-second violation. Back-to-back turnovers. A pesky defense from the Blue Demons. The full court pressure quicken the pace of this game. Princeton has answered it with a couple of threes, but a turnover there. Dahlman has it now on the near side wing. Stonewall crosses over to Grays, a deep three. That one's off. Stonewall the rebound and puts it in. Here comes Rush. Rush guarded by Millender. Comes near side to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to drive baseline, cut off by Grays. Skips to the corner and Littlefield. Littlefield, a nice hesitation. Got the bucket and is fouled. 3-point opportunity for Carly Littlefield. Shante Stonewall will pick up the foul. Second foul on Stonewall. Restores the double-digit lead now for Princeton. Tanita Allen back in. Littlefield heads to the line. Free throw is true. 3:17 left to play here, second quarter. Here's Dahlman. Fires it over into the Princeton bench, and a quick turnover gives it back to the Tigers. Again, DePaul comes out in this full court pressure. Rush working up the sideline. Skips it over to Littlefield. Littlefield steps forward. Back to Rush. Rush, hesitation three. That one's off, and the rebound, Dahlman. Dahlman racing up the bench. Stops. Morris. Morris hounded by the Princeton defense. Back to Dahlman. Dahlman. And Allen. Allen thought about a three. Now she'll take it. That one's off. The rebound grabbed by Morris underneath, and she's fouled. Sonia Morris. So now free throws the rest of the way for both teams. 2:35 left to play here. 11-point lead for the Tigers at the moment, pending the Morris free throws. First free throw is in. Checking into the game is Maya Stovall. 5'7" freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri. Morris' second free throw is good, so 9-point lead now for the Tigers. Littlefield has it. And a foul. Offensive foul, they say, on Carly Littlefield. Pushing off Sonia Morris. First foul on Littlefield, and it'll be a turnover. That's the 6th turnover for the Tigers. So here comes DePaul. Stovall with it over to Allen. Allen driving left, stops at the top of the key. Still has it. Next to Morris. Morris trying to give and go. That one's stolen away by Princeton. Back comes Jordan. Jordan over to Cunningham. Cunningham loses it out of bounds. 7 turnovers now for the Tigers. 2:09 left to play here, second quarter. Stovall calls out the plays. Slip screen by Grays. They look for her inside. Can't find her. They come near side to Millender. Millender hands off to Allen. Allen driving left, hands to Grays. Grays will fire up a 3. It rattles in. 2-possession game now. 46-40. Cross comes Cunningham for Princeton. Over to Rush. Crossover dribble, the floater is off, and the rebound to Grays. Back comes DePaul, they want to run. Here's Stovall, gets around one, a nice little pass to Millender. Millender almost traveled, now Grays all the way to the bucket, and it's good. Now a 4-point game, 46-42. Sydney Jordan taking her time. Will hand to Littlefield. Takes a deep breath. Banger calls out the plays. Rush trying to get around one and is fouled. Foul's going to go against Sonia Morris. That's her second foul. It's going to be free throws for Gabrielle Rush. First free throw on its way off the back iron. 56 seconds to play here in the first half as Jolene Daninger checks into the ball game. Second free throw is off. Grace grabs the rebound. Stovall bringing it across the timeline. 50 seconds in the half. Side to Grays. Grays turns around, too many steps. Tried a couple of different spin moves there. Turns it over to the Tigers. Maggie Connolly into the game for Princeton. Littlefield guarded by Stovall. There's Littlefield. Littlefield letting the shot clock wind down. 12 on it now. Now starts her action with 9. It's the screen from Jordan, another from Boyer. Littlefield trying to get around the corner. Maggie Connolly open for 3. The lefty is off, but the rebound to Jordan. They'll pull out to Cunningham. 12 seconds on the clock, and Littlefield wants the last shot. 9 now. The screen comes from Jordan at 5. Littlefield trying to turn the corner behind the dribble. Connolly for 3 is off as the quarter comes to a close. It's a 4-point lead for Princeton. DePaul ends the half on a 7-0 run across the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 46-42, 20 minutes of basketball left to play. When we come back from the Hard Rock Hotel, Riviera Maya. Welcome back to Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. It is the start of the second half here at the Cancun Challenge. Princeton on top of DePaul, 46-42 after the first 20 minutes of play. And here we go for the final 20 in this opening game. Here's Campbell on the left side, guarded tightly. Julia Cunningham inside to Millender, back to Campbell. Campbell thought about a three, now dumps it inside. Trying to find Grays, who is fouled by Carly Littleton. That's her second personal foul. First team foul on the Tigers, just 18 seconds into the third quarter. There's Morris. Morris at the top of the key, flips near side to Stonewall, trying to find Grays. Pass is too hot and it goes out of bounds. Jordan flips it in and takes a bounce before it gets to Rush, but the Tigers do get it across. Here's Littleton. Backing out now against Morris. Littleton to Jordan. Jordan at the free throw line. Knocked away by Stonewall. Jordan picks up her dribble. A little crossover dribble. Stolen away. Picked up by Campbell. Back comes DePaul. Here's Grays. Grays flips to Stonewall. Side to Campbell. Campbell at the elbow. Back to Stonewall. Trying to look inside. Stonewall will take a dribble. Throw it out to the corner. Picked up by Morris, who fires up a three. That one's short. A rebound to Rush. Back comes Princeton. Banghart calling out the play. Here's Stone. Stone all the way across to Littleton. Fires a three. That one's off. The rebound to Jordan. Offensive board. Second chance opportunity for the Tigers. Here's Rush at the free throw line. Rattles it home. Back comes DePaul. Here's Morris. Now Millender. Over to Stonewall. Down to Millender. Campbell at the wing. Dribbles in on Stone. That one's tipped, but picked up by Morris with 7 on the shot clock. Here's Campbell. Campbell dribbling to the middle of the paint, trying to go up and under, but a blocking foul is going to be called on Grace Stone. The 2 shots for Kelly Campbell, the junior out of Wall, New Jersey. Courtney Banghart is a little upset at the blocking call. Earns herself a coach's warning. First free throw from Campbell is in. 8:08 to play here, third quarter. 48-43 is the score pending the Campbell free throw. One is also good, 4-point game. DePaul opens up the second half just as they did the first in a full court press. Stone drops it off to Littlefield. Guarded by Morris. Behind the back, and we're going to get a little hand check here on Sonia Morris. Cunningham to inbound as Dahlman will check in for Morris. So Morris picked up her third foul of the game. Stone receives the inbound. It comes to Littlefield at the wing. Littlefield near side, looking, surveying, now dribbling. 15 on the shot clock as she hands to Rush. Comes near side to Stone, all the way to Cunningham. Inside now to Rush. Back outside to Littlefield. Stone a corner three. That one rattles out, and the rebound to Campbell. Back come the Blue Demons. Over to Grays. Grays, a little step back jumper. That one's well off, and the rebound to Stone. Comes to Rush. Near side, Littlefield. They'll reset the play. 16 on the shot clock as it counts down, 7:04, and the clock ticking here, third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham trying to get around Dahlman and does. It's short though. On the flip and back come the Blue Demons. The pass makes it to Grays, but stepping out of bounds is Stone. It'll be DePaul basketball. 6:48 on the clock. Paul inbounds to Millender. Grays trying to get it to Dahlman. It's tipped away. And back comes Princeton. Littlefield, cross court, Boyer. Boyer with 3 threes in the first half. Boyer fires up one now. That one's off. Rebound Grays. Back comes Campbell. Campbell. Nifty dribbling. Takes it cross court. Dahlman fires up a 3. That one is good. All of a sudden, DePaul within one, 48-47. Princeton needs a basket. Scoreless in their last 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Here's Rush. Rush finds Jordan. Jordan takes a dribble on Grays with the right hand off the window. A strong move from Sidney Jordan. Comes Grays. Now Stonewall a 3. That one is short. The rebound tipped out of bounds by Campbell. Sidney Jordan to inbound here. Their team leading by 3. Here comes Boyer. Boyer has it stolen away by Stonewall. Stonewall, little up and under move, too strong. The rebound tipped around and a foul called. This one's gonna go against Princeton and Sidney Jordan. Be Jordan's first foul. The 13th foul in the quarter. 5.5 to play. One thrown all the way out to Campbell. Near side Allen. Now Dahlman. Dahlman gets around Littlefield. It gets passed around. Allen fires up a 3. That one's short. Rebound tipped around. Boyer has it, but fouled. Ashton Millender in the process. So 4th team foul on Princeton. Another opportunity here for DePaul. Dahlman. Campbell on the wing. That one's short. Rebound Stonewall. Third chance on this possession. Dahlman another 3. That one's off. And finally the rebound to Gabrielle Rush. Under 5 to play now here, third quarter. 50-47, Princeton leads. Cunningham fires up a 3. That one's off. Rebound Campbell. Campbell streaking up court. Millender to Stonewall. Stonewall traveled before she took a dribble. 4:44 on the clock. It's a 3-point lead from Princeton, 50-47 when we come back from the Cancun Challenge. Welcome back here to the Cancun Challenge, this first game of the 2018 Women's Tournament at the beautiful Hard Rock Hotel Riviera, Maya. The setting could not be more perfect for this tournament. As Cunningham streaks up floor, drops to Jordan. Jordan dribbling in, goes with the left hand, a soft touch, and gets the basket. Sydney Jordan. Here's Dahlman. Dahlman streaking up floor, but a foul called first. Boyer's going to pick up the foul. It is Boyer's third foul. The fifth team foul on Princeton, so free throws now for DePaul. And Campbell operating in a 4-point ball game, just over 4 minutes to play here, third quarter. Campbell hits it. Jordan to inbound. They get it to Young. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham dribbles left, now back to her right. Hands to Littlefield. 16 on the shot clock. Littlefield still with it. Diving on the floor is Dahlman and undercuts Littlefield for a foul. It's the second foul on DePaul here in the third quarter. Jordan hands to Cunningham. Dribbling back, trying to get around. Campbell cannot. Jordan with the offensive rebound and flips it back in for two. Dahlman fires to Allen. Allen dribbling in, drops it off to Grays. Grays fights through the traffic. Rebound tipped around, and Cunningham has it. Out to Rush. Rush against Dahlman, dribbles to the corner. A bit of trouble. That one gets to Littleton. Littlefield. Inside to Jordan. Jordan dribbling right, little stop and pop. That one's too strong. The rebound to Grays. 3:15 to play here in the third. Out to Dahlman. Dribbling in, kicks out, and it's going to be traveling before she could pass the ball to Bakelja. Jordan will inbound, full court pressure, 5-point game now. 54-49. Littlefield with it. Littlefield to her left. Cross to Nina Young. The Jordan guarded by Grays. Hands off to Young. Young trying to go slip screen. They go out to Rush, who's open for three. That one's too strong, and the rebound drifts out of bounds. It'll be DePaul basketball. Need Allen with it, comes near side to Grays. Snap back out to Dahlman. Allen dribbling baseline, cross court. Bakelja fires up a three. That one rattles off. The rebound, Nina Young. Cunningham will slow things up. Cunningham, little crossover, floater off the window and in. 56-49. Here comes Campbell, step back jumper. That one is good. Under 2 minutes to play now, still 5-point game, 56-51. Come the Tigers. Littlefield driving in all the way is Carly Littlefield. Now Allen. Dahlman at the top of the key. Bakelja. Allen, three ball, count it. pause the game here momentarily to wipe some sweat off the floor. In a minute 28 here, third quarter. Grace Stone inbounds to Rush. Rush gallops across the timeline. Rush with the left hand all the way. No good. Stonewall the rebound. Drops to Campbell. Now Morris dribbling to her left. Gets it into Stonewall. Out to Campbell for three. That one short. Rebound goes out of bounds to Princeton. 1:05 to play here, third quarter. 58-54. Princeton on top. Connolly with it. Maggie Connolly, the freshman, in some meaningful minutes here in Cancun. Connolly still with it, comes near side to Nina Young. Young guarded tightly by Stonewall. Loses her dribble and it's picked up by Stonewall. Back comes DePaul, weaving her way through, drops to Millender and count the bucket. 2-point ball game, 34 seconds and counting on the clock. Here's Connolly. The DePaul defense is fired up. Cunningham has it. I'll let the clock die down. Now 10 on the shot clock. Cunningham starts her move. Guarded by Morris, dribbles to her right, drops to Stone. Stone inside. The shot is no good. Back comes Campbell with 6 and a foul called on Grace Stone. With 5.7 on the clock, it's free throws for DePaul to potentially tie this game. First free throw from Campbell is true. Here comes Kira Emsbo for Princeton. The free throw to tie it from Campbell is good. 5 seconds on the clock. That comes Rush to half court. It's good if it goes, and it's off the glass. That will end the third quarter. We're all knotted up at 58. Someone will win this game when we come back from Mexico. Here we go for the final 10 minutes here in Cancun. Princeton and DePaul. Carly Littlefield crosses half court. The stifling DePaul defense. 58-58. after 3 quarters of play. Cunningham gets to Littlefield, fires a 3. That one rattles off, and the rebound to Campbell. And come the Blue Demons. That 3-pointer from Millender is no good, but she grabs her own rebound, and a reset for DePaul. Comes near side to Morris. Morris stops at the elbow, fires a jumper. That one rattles off. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Millender. Morris will fire up a 3. That one is good. Wipe up a little bit more of the sweat here. They keep the arena pretty nice and cool. All the amenities here at the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya are fantastic. It's a one-of-a-kind experience. Nice intimate setting here in the convention center that acts as the arena for this ball game. Here's Connolly, the freshman, working on the junior Campbell. Now Littlefield dribbles to her right, gets around Grays, throws one up, almost got it, but she'll shoot 2. To get within 1. Second foul on Marte Grays as Littlefield has it rattle out. Minute 5 seconds gone here in the final frame. DePaul will set up shop. Goes far side to Millender. Down near side Morris. That one's tipped and stolen by Littlefield. Here come the Tigers. Littlefield dribbling right. Hands to Rush, fires up a 3. That one rattles off. The rebound Stonewall. Back comes Campbell. Near side Morris. Morris trying to thread the needle, but it's picked apart by Sydney Jordan. Another turnover for DePaul. It's their 15th. Littlefield sees a gap. Dribbles to the middle of the key, out to the corner. Maggie Connolly, that one's too strong. Rebound tipped around, and the foul's going to be called on Princeton. It's going to go against Gabrielle Rush. Dahlman checks back in for DePaul. DePaul trying to add to its lead. Princeton won for its last 6. Here's a 3 by Grays. You betcha. Biggest lead of the game for DePaul, 64-59. Here's Littlefield. Inside Stone, a double dribble. Turnover for the Tigers. It's just their 11th. Campbell up to Stonewall. Stops a dribble up top, comes near side Dahlman. Now to the top of the key and Grays. Back to Dahlman for 3. Another 3-pointer for DePaul. 67-59, the number 16 team in the nation. Sensing some breathing room here against the Tigers. Connolly has it. 7 minutes to play. Campbell guarding. Near side Rush. Rush trying to get around Campbell, who pushed her. So a foul called. A couple of substitutions here for both sides. Sydney Boyer back in for Princeton. Tanita Allen in for DePaul. Boyer Grabs the inbounds. Cunningham has it. Working on Stonewall. The screen from Boyer. Goes far side to Connolly. Cunningham sets the screen. Connolly. Trying to work on Millender. Gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham driving baseline across to Connolly. Good ball movement. Boyer fires up a three and hits it. Sydney Boyer knocks down a tray. Boyer up to 14 now. Here's Dahlman. Little pump fake, drives in. The shot is no good, but the foul called. Sydney Boyer. Jordan called for the foul. Her second foul. Second team foul here in the fourth quarter on the Tigers. So Dahlman with a pair. Her free throw is up and good. Sonia Morris checks in for Campbell. Dahlman trying to extend the lead to 7 and does. Jordan. Bounce to Littlefield, guarded tightly by Dahlman. Racing up the court, they go to the corner. Cunningham open for three. That one's off, but the rebound tipped around on the floor, picked up by DePaul. Comes Allen with Dahlman behind her, drops it off. Dahlman cut off by Littlefield. Dribbles back out to the wing, trying to look inside. Dahlman comes to Allen. Near side Morris. Skip past Stonewall. Stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover. That's number 17 on the afternoon. Ball still at the 7-point lead, 5:46 to play. Cross to Cunningham. Fires up his hair. That one no good. The rebound long and picked up by Littlefield. Littlefield driving on Dahlman with the right hand. No, but is fouled. So Carly Littlefield gets to the free throw line. Trying to get back in this game. Hits the first.
Substitution for DePaul, back in the lineup on 11, Kelly Campbell.
Campbell back in for DePaul. Princeton has led by as much as 15 in this game. They trail by 6 now. .25 on the clock. Littlefield's free throw is off. Morris the rebound. She has it now, trying to work on Boyer. Drives all the way to the hole. The rebound tipped around on the floor and out of bounds to DePaul. 5:14 to play. Campbell to inbound for the Blue Demons. Doug Bruno calls out the play. They flip it all the way back to Allen. Allen guarded by Jordan. Allen, little crossover move. That one's tipped around. It does find Campbell. Near side now, Milliner. Allen, Grays. Campbell on the wing. Near side, Allen fires up a three. That one short, grabs her own rebound. Another jumper. That one short again. Cunningham the rebound. For Littlefield inside. Sydney Boyer could not handle the pass. 4:42 to play. 69-63. The last waning moments of this one when we come back from Mexico. Did they lose last? Welcome back to Mexico. 4:42 to play here in this one. Who will start off the 2018 Cancun Challenge with a win? DePaul leads by 6 at the moment. 4.5 to play. Tanita Allen has it. Now Campbell. Grays. Fell down and back up now. Here's Allen trying to get it to Grays. Carly Littlefield commits the foul on Millender. Be the third team foul on Princeton. Gabrielle Rush back in. Stonewall back in for the Blue Demons. Hare will sit down for Courtney Banghart and the Princeton Tigers. Take Grays to inbound as people getting a little sweaty here. Everybody's ready to go now. They kick it out to Campbell. Inside to Grays, a nice pass from Campbell that set up the Grays layup. 8-point game now for DePaul. That one's tipped out of bounds on the inbound. So DePaul starting to flex their muscles now. Once trailing by 15. Have made this a 23-point turnaround. Princeton that was lights out in the first half from three-point range. In the second half, just 1 for 11. Here comes Littlefield. Rush had it tipped. Looking inside, Littlefield pump fake, that one short, rebound tipped around. Controlled by Campbell. Back comes DePaul. Stonewall. Dribbling in, now Grays. Working on Jordan. Turnaround hook shot, it finds the bottom of the basket. Back comes Princeton, trailing by double digits now. Drop off to Rush. A Littlefield, pump fake, drives in, tries the reverse layup, no good. The rebound to Stonewall. There's Campbell. Campbell, far side, Millender. Ashton Millender. Looking for Morris, has it, stops, pops, fires, hits. Sonia Morris. Now with 7 points, back comes Cunningham. Cunningham with the right hand, short rebound, Millender. Melinder was looking at Morris up course. Court will slow it down now for Campbell. 2:40 to play. Stonewall inside. Campbell outside Morris. 12 on the shot clock as Grays fires it cross court. Open for three is Stonewall. 15-point margin now. 9-0 run. The turnover will give it back to DePaul. A full court press. Starting to serve its purpose. Timeout called by Courtney Banghart. This will give us a break with 2:19 to play. DePaul leads 78-63 here from the Hard Rock. .219 to play here in Cancun. The final moments of the first game of the women's tournament. DePaul has turned this game on its head thanks to stifling defense, forcing 13 turnovers. It's all been led by Marte Grays, who has a game-high 23 points. Sonia Morris with it now, gets it to Stonewall. Stonewall to Campbell. 9 on the shot clock. Melinder fires up a three. That one's too strong. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Princeton, and Nina Young is fouled. Doug Bruno a little upset that his team was even pressuring that tightly with 1:51. That one tipped around. Grabbed by DePaul. There's Campbell. 14 turnovers now for Princeton. Marte Grays, odd hand. 9 of 13 from the field. Here's Melinder, drops to Stonewall, left hand and good. Doug Bruno wants time just for some substitutions here, get some playing time in for some of his younger athletes. What a turnaround this has been here in the second half. Princeton led 24-19. The end of the first quarter. A 4-point lead at the end of halftime, and now a 17-point lead for DePaul. Nina Young misses that one. Rebound picked up by Daninger and drops to Stovall. Near side Morris, a minute to play. Morris driving all the way, left hand. 19-point lead as Jordan inbounds to Young. Under a minute to play now. And DePaul, the 16th ranked Blue Demons, are gonna walk away with this one as Nina Young gets a basket. Doug Bruno calling the plays. Here's Held. Held has it taken away by Boyer. Back comes Boyer. Boyer was perfect in the first half and gets that bucket off the window there. 30 seconds to play. Stovall, near side, Morris. Daninger. Morris. 14 on the shot clock. Stovall at the elbow. Out to Daninger. Morris will fire up a three. That one's well long. Held, has the rebound. It's tipped around and grabbed by Boyer. Off to Hare. Hare will bring it forward. Throws up a half-court shot. Buzzer sounds, and that will do it. The Cancun Challenge 2018 is kicked off by a win from DePaul. 82-67 is your final. The number 16 Blue Demons get the win over the Tigers. We're coming right back with another game here, 5 on this Thanksgiving Thursday here in Cancun. It's Syracuse and Kansas State coming up at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, we'll see you next time in Cancun.